Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 24 of our Shia tribe campaign in Crusader Kings 2. Let's continue. So, in the previous episode, we've not been doing much. We've tried to declare a war on this country of Shaka while it's been rebelling against Abbasids, but unfortunately the war ended inconclusively. And we've just been upgrading our trade posts, building as many as we can of them, trying to spend all of this dank cash we managed to make while we've been a tribe. But what I've noticed between the recordings is that this little island of Socotra is still Nestorian, so attacking them with like a holy war would not cause me any problems. I only have 1000 troops and I already have plenty of fleet to be able to bring there, so that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm just gonna go and declare a holy war on you, and maybe it's gonna give me access to attacking Abyssinia with conquest, but I don't think sea connection actually counts, but still having this province not gonna hurt, so let's just gonna declare it. And even though it's holy war, yeah, but because they are Nestorian, no one really gonna help them around here, because there is no more Nestorians, I don't think, in the world. At least no Nestorian kings. There is some provinces that are Nestorian, or at least like Meselian, which is probably the heresy of Nestorian, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but no one really gonna help you. I actually haven't noticed, yeah, you don't have any allies as well. And I don't think you have any boats too, so I just need to land on your island and siege you down. One of my whites has been trying to... One of your bronze wives been trying to woo you into elevating her to her status. Also, she wants to be my first spouse. Well, how does it... Does it matters for me? I don't know, but I'm not gonna do this. Why? Don't tell me what to do, woman. Tulanid Holy War for Tripolania ended. Sultan has won, so Amalfi actually lost their holdings in here. And this Tulanid guy is actually expanding a little bit too aggressively. I don't like it. Because at some point we would need to attack him. Because eventually the land around here gonna run out. Also, we're not at war with Aksum anymore, so it would be a nice opportunity for me to attack him right now. But, considering that he is actually allied with Tulanids, probably not so much, so let's gonna just try to take other opportunities first. Maybe this alliance is gonna end at some point, and then we're gonna be able to eat Aksum. Also at some point we would need to take Abbasids, which is a little bit of a terrifying perspective, but yeah, if I want to become a king of Arabia, we would need to take at least a couple of provinces from this Abbasid guy. Merchant post has been finishing Azir. Okay. Let's go and start working on something else. Like Merchant Enclave. Let's just shuffle these upgrades around. You might as well have a garrison. Why not? And Merchant Enclave. And Merchant Enclave. And anything in our capital, still working on that. Okay. It looks like, even though I picked up quite a few more wives, they not seem to be getting pregnant for some reason. A son was born to my son-in-law. Okay, that's cool. I have no idea who the heck you are, but sure. It's actually time to raise our boats. I should have raised them a little bit sooner, but... or earlier, but it's fine. I actually don't even need my vassal boats. By the look of it. No, never mind, I do. I do need couple, but I'm too lazy to count how many actually, or literally I need, so I'm just gonna use all of them. Sultan of Mauritania. Oh, this guy again. But now you got replaced by someone else. So it's not in Idrisit anymore, it's Salihid. You looks like you won your rebellion, but no, I don't need the alliance with you. No, I'm not gonna give you any wives, but you're probably now gonna be asking me freaking constantly, why don't you have wives in your own court? I don't know. Also, looks like our leaders is actually kind of garbage, but I still need to land, or I still need to place at least someone here. So, actually, we only have 2900 troops, and they're gonna have about 1000 in here, and it's hills terrain. So, attacking you in there might be a pain in the butt. Because we're gonna have half morale, plus you're gonna have heal defense. But we still have twice as many troops, I think we're gonna be fine. And I don't really have any other choice except raising mercenaries, but if we would need to raise mercenaries, I'm gonna raise them later. Yeah, so we almost lost, but... We almost lost our morale, but... After all, we won. So that's great. I think we would even just go and stand down boats now. Because we wouldn't need to move our troops anymore around. So yeah, you just go siege down Socotra. And there's gonna be one extra holding in Arabian region. Or a region. Merchant Enclave finished in Hijaz. Yeah, that's extremely quickly. Let's go and give you another one Merchant Enclave. And you another one Merchant Enclave. And you another one Merchant Enclave. And then Mecca. Let's get also a Merchant Enclave. And we're down to 300 ducats. Okay, I didn't thought it's gonna run out so quickly. Oh, we could actually create our own kingdom now, but I don't really want to, because custom kingdoms are kind of lame. I would really prefer to have the de jure ones. And we already have the ambition to become King of Arabia, so it would be kind of nice to achieve it. Not probably with this character, because he's probably a little bit too old and too sick for this, to live long enough for that. Yeah, our heir is still incapable, and I couldn't really do much about that. I would really like if our heir were to die sooner than this character, and then I would be able to replace... Oh, this guy have tons of respect, even though I'm already investing all the money in here. I should be careful. Okay. And why are we still... Oh, what is this war about? Safarid whole war for Kabulistan. Or so Safarid declared an offensive war, and I'm actually the part of it. Okay. Aksum. How are you allied, or through whom you're allied to Tulanids? I would really like to break this alliance if possible. Marriage between King Jabir and Queen Suhaila. Oh, okay. Could I kill your wife? No. Could I kill you? Oh, I can. Let's not do this right now. Let's gonna try to do this right before I'm gonna be ready to declare a war on you. Because there is a possibility that Tulanids would be willing to re-up an alliance with you right away. Okay, we're improving with Safaris quite a lot, so is there any chance he changed his mind now about the marriages? So how about betrothal between her and my son? Another son? Another son? No, still political consort, so... You're a jerk. What about betrothal between yourself and one of my daughters? No, okay, screw you then. I'm gonna attack you and eat you then, after all. Okay, mansion finished in our capital, or in our secret holding, wherever it's supposed to be placed. We couldn't build another one, unfortunately. So let's go and build something else, I guess. Or should we? No, we should keep our money. 200 ducats is a little bit too much right now. But actually, mansion provides us with tons of extra levy. So we should be able to raise some extra troops after it's gonna get replenished. So yeah, that should be fine. I'll just finish the war in here. And then try to kill the king of Aksum. He's actually a king? Why are you as a king if... Oh, it's a petty kingdom, I guess. But still. My granddaughter and Shah of Persia. This guy seems a little bit too weak. But I guess having an alliance with you not gonna hurt. Or at least it's not gonna be an alliance, it's gonna be a defensive pact for now, so... Yeah, sure, you're gonna have my... You could have my... whatever it was. Whoever it was, daughter, I guess. And if needed, we could up an alliance with you, but... Considering how much land Safaris took from you, it might not be wise to be allied to you. Yeah, I still could found this new kingdom, but not gonna do this. And we're still receiving tons of money. And there goes our son. Why is this guy my heir? Who the heck are you? I don't know. Okay, so let's gonna try to get ourselves a new heir. Yeah, you definitely died. Being incapable, died comatose in bed. So I guess I would have to use this guy, even though he's decadent and dull and stutter, but he has the best stats overall. I don't really have that many children to choose from anymore. I might choose this guy, but he's like 14 only. So not too many people gonna be voting for him, but I would need to spend money anyways. And he's actually possibly a spawn of Satan. So playing as him might be kind of tricky, but I guess I'm gonna do it. Right? You have Marshall. I don't know what kind of stat we need as a Republic, but Marshall still helps us with having more levies. So sure, you're gonna be my designated regent. Or heir, I should say. And we need to spend... Excuse me? Why am I not... Oh, okay, that was a mistake. He couldn't have any respect because he's not of age yet. Oh, snap. I thought having my campaign fund gonna be enough, but apparently no. Okay, that's interesting. I hope I'm gonna live 2 extra years, because if this guy were to die right now, I would become not the main family, and that would suck a lot. Okay, we siege down the top holding in here. Still not quite enough for you to surrender for some reason. And we need a new Grand Vizier. Any powerful vassals? Or decent at that? We have this guy who is decent at Marshall, but we already have you. Oh my goodness. Should I just ignore you and play someone who is decent at diplomacy? Oh, we don't really need a decent diplomat. I'm not really improving with anyone, so sure. You could be my diplomat. And you're gonna be doing what? I don't really matters. Try to improve more relations, or relations more with Abbasids. And yeah, we're losing we're losing all of our provinces. Or is it all provinces? Grand City of Mecca, Hejaz, Medina and Azir. Why? Is it that again says is that I don't have an heir? I do have an heir. But is he not gonna be able to inherit my republic because he's only 14? I don't think it should be reasonable, but... And no, you're gonna become 15 soon. So let's hope it's gonna be fine. Okay, you just learn Pride. We still have this hunting focus, right? And no. I really didn't remember that I shouldn't take people who is not of age as my heirs if I'm a republic, but oh well, it's too late to apologize. Okay, Mecca finished another one upgrade or trade post in here. Let's not spend money for now. Let's keep a huge or at least sizable amount of money in our coffers in case of emergency. Okay, mission to Hail. You managed to convert it to Shia, which is great. Yeah, I'm gonna spend all the money you want on your presents and stuff. Okay, so go and start converting this one then. We are gonna drive the Sunni out of our realm. It would be glorious. Or yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Okay, I think, or at least I really hope that this is next siege gonna be enough for you to surrender, because I already crushed your army, so there's no real hope for you, and you have no allies, so yeah, that's definitely enough. Let's demand more monetary compensation. I have no idea what this event is about. Okay, some moral authority, prestige, stuff, and most importantly the Socotron province. I actually should probably build a trade post in here also, when I'm gonna have a chance. But for now, let's just go and create random vassals in here. And give it to some random person as well. Is it a part of any duchy? Actually, I couldn't create any duchies because I'm a duke myself, so if I were to give away a duchy to someone, they were gonna become independent. So you're just gonna receive Socotra, lowering my threat. Why is it supposed to be lowering my threat? Okay, I hope it's not... I haven't seen this event before, but I hope he's not just gonna become independent. Because it's gonna be quite annoying. No, he's not. Okay. Okay. You just gave me 53 ducats. That's fine with me. We could create Titular Duchy of Socotra. No, we're not gonna be doing that. Okay, it should tell in the pop-up when I'm gonna be when I'm trying to make you into my heir that... Oh. No, never mind, it's a regent. Yeah, it should tell in the pop-up that if I'm making someone who's 15 years old into my heir that my succession gonna be all fucked up, because I was not aware. Okay, so, but in July you're gonna become 16, so we only need to live like extra 8 or something months, so please don't die. It would be really freaking annoying to lose all we have because of one little mistake. Okay, what else I could do? We need to stand down our armies first. Second Aksum, who at war with? Attacking Shirazid. In Aksumid conquest of Tajura. Oh, really? Are you more powerful than this guy? He have 2000, you have 2.5. But you probably have your allies on your side. Yeah, Tulunids. Am I still allowed to kill you? 107%. Let's go and try it. Oh, it's only one backer, but he's your spy master. That's great. Any people I could like bribe in here, just in case? No, not really. 7% is not gonna really make much difference. I guess we're gonna try to kill you, just using your spy master. And also, how's this guy in Medina looking? Still Sunni, which is terrible. Also, I have some honorary titles to give away, so let's go and find some vassals who consider themselves powerful. And let's give them some, like... We're gonna be my state inquisitor. Just in case. You're gonna be... Oh, I have multiple state inquisitors? Yeah, 2 out of 3 available, okay. That's nice that we have inquisitors. Gonna burn the heretics. And you're gonna be my state inquisitor. I guess it's gonna be enough. I don't want to give away all the other ones right now. I'm just really damn concerned about the health of this character. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Actually, the more I say it, the likelier he's gonna die. Just because that's what happens. Okay, so now we control 41% of Kingdom of Arabia. I have no idea how much more we're gonna receive if we're gonna take 2 provinces from Aksum. But if my calculations were right previous time, it's still not gonna be enough to create a kingdom, so we would need to attack Abbasids at least once if you want to become king of Arabia. Or we might ignore it and go for like Kingdom of Abyssinia instead and attack these guys, because eating them would definitely gonna be a lot easier than attacking Abbasids. So upgrades. Yeah, we have 800 ducats. I think we could afford to do another one upgrade. Let's go and merchant, create a merchant port in Mecca. How's our troops looking now? Is our mansion upgraded? It's still not that great. How much is it gonna be to upgrade our mansion again? 400. Okay, I'm actually willing to do this. Levy size. Yeah, I think mansion is like the best upgrade you could have. And our plot already firing. So that's great. There's only one baker. I managed to fire it so damn quickly. Okay, it's May, so in July I think my son gonna become 16. Please don't die. And we succeeded. Okay, so now we have a new guy in here. And he should have no more alliance with this guy. They're still allied in this one war. But if I were to declare war on you, looks like you're not gonna have anyone to help you. Yes, you would not. But I'm not gonna be declaring a holy war because it's too dangerous. So let's just go and declare a... Oh, you actually have 2.6 thousand troops. But I'm gonna have my ally on my side. Yeah, you're not gonna be calling in anyone in here, so... Let's go and declare conquest of Taiz. We're gonna have Safaris on our side. And the size of your army don't really matter. At least I hope so. Yeah, we still have more armies. So what I hope for is that your other troops gonna get killed in the war with Shirazid, but I couldn't really hope for that much. But we still have tons of income, and you could raise mercenaries if needed. So, our son, when is your birthday? 28th of July. Okay. Couple extra weeks. Please don't die like at 27th of July, because it would be extremely annoying. Okay, you're 16. And you're a thrifty clerk. And yeah, you're definitely a spawn of Satan, as I said, possessed, but actually, playing a spawn of Satan not gonna be a terrible idea. I know he's possessed, but he's automatically becoming genius, I think, because of this event. And look at all of these stats. Spawn of Iblis. Oh, it's called a little bit different because of our religion. My son Nasser has always been a strange one, worrying friends and relatives, as well as members of the clergy. His acts of quantum cruelty, not to mention the creepy buzzing noises he makes, the birds falling dead from the sky, and all the little accidents happening around him. Despite all the best efforts at education and firm tutoring, our hopes have been dashed. A child no more has turned into a truly frightened young man. Okay, I'm actually happy to be playing as you, because look at all of these stats. And now we need to spend a lot more freaking money for our campaign fund. Are we gonna have enough? Yeah. 1,000 freaking ducats to just make my son into an heir. But at least still gonna be worth it. But actually it's already time for me to have a break, guys. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, Aksum. Have you finished your war with Shia? It looks like it. Why you took this province? This seems weird. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, definitely do it. And I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.